This is the Fangpower 150 UTV buggy side by side, whatever you want to call it. One thing I'll show you on here to help somebody out. If your chain is loose on this thing, back here's the chain. A lot of four-wheelers and stuff like that, when you need to tighten the chain, you're going to loosen these bolts and you're going to pull it backwards. This one is different. Instead of loosening the bolts and pulling this backwards to tighten the chain, you're actually going to loosen the bolts and go forward with them. So if you see the way the sprocket's done right down there, how it's made and how the chain works, I'll let you can see it really good. You need to go forward with this part to tighten this chain. So this actually needs to go forward, and that puts tension on the chain. Our chain was slipping some, so we went in there and changed that by pushing it forward, making it tighter. A couple parts real fast that you can get on Amazon. Right here is the clutch. Ours was pretty much shot when we got it. We bought those parts on Amazon. I want to say they were maybe 35, 40 bucks at the most for the whole thing. I think that was the new gasket too right here. It came with both new pieces that go inside there. We got a new carburetor for it. I can't even see it up there. Carburetor probably went 20 bucks maybe. New starter, it was probably 25, 30 bucks. And we replaced the stator in it. And the reason why we replaced the stator, the wires that came out of it looked horrible. It looked like they had got hot and melted. So we replaced the wires, replaced the stator just to make the wires look better, have better wires coming out of it so nothing don't short out. We put a whole new wiring harness in this thing. We ordered that from Fangpower. That is a job to put in because the wiring harness is everything. I mean, all the wiring back here and all the wiring that goes under the unit that actually goes to the front of it, all the way up to the steering wheel. So if you got time, that's a good thing to replace if you need to replace it. But if you don't have a lot of time, I wouldn't do it unless you really just need to do it. Ours needed to be replaced. It had burnt spots all in the cable, so we really need to replace it.